It's the Raziel Daziel, hanging it down and holding it down, baby. So, hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to discuss a couple of things, and a very important new. Well, it's not new. I've known this for a long time. I just never decided to share, as I know many secrets in Age of Z. And I just don't decide to share them because not all the time the people are in this game are ready for, things like that. But going into the U Mine, I'm going to show you guys just a couple of techniques on how to gather uranium and not have to worry about people plundering you anymore. Now, the number one thing in this game has always been, as of now, before they come out with a new type of resource, uranium has always been a very rare commodity. Very expensive. I would say that it's probably the most expensive, most useless thing to buy in this game because it's like it's a resource that comes with time. So when you buy this is just basically buying time, basically. So it's very expensive. You can get it through different things like the Ruins, Doomsday Challenge, and things like that. But the most important thing is it's in the Uranium Mine, right? In the Uranium Mine, you gather, and sometimes you may, whenever you get to like 600 or 700 people plunder you. And then, eventually when they plunder you enough, they can no longer plunder you. So today I'm going to show you guys a couple of things, some tricks here to basically improve your actual gathering for the uranium so that you can grow, and this can help out everybody as a community. This is also free. So you'll be able to use, your internal farms and stuff like that to assist you and stuff like that. So before I go further, I have been getting a lot of people, messaging me, telling me that they really appreciate all the videos. And I've had whales or semi-decent castles, coming at me and asking me for advice on their castles. They're giving me logins and stuff like that, which is cool. I'm definitely a trustworthy player. Obviously my castle's badass. I'm not going to sit here and worry about anybody else's castles other than helping them, But I am offering a service for anybody that wants it. You could always hit me up on Discord if you want me to just look at your castle, give you an actual true player's guide to this game, so you're not buying different millions of different packs and stuff like that doesn't give you anything. You know what I'm saying? In these players guides, I would just ask you a bunch of questions like, what kind of build you want, what kind of game, what kind of events you are, whether you like Void, Frenzy, Duel of Dominus, Trying Wars, things like that. As the most knowledgeable player in the game, which I am, I've been playing this game for many years. I've learned everything that there is to know about the game when it comes to formation, stats, what packs to get and things like that to basically give you the most bang for buck, right? Because that's what this game's about. So you could sit here and be like all these credit card warriors like whales and max buy everything. And when you're buying all this stuff, you don't really know what you're getting. You just think that, oh man, I got another 1% or 2% here when I bought this and that, and I don't know why this other guy is beating me, but I'm just going to keep buying, I'm going to start rage buying stuff, and, I'm going to beat him this way, But, with my, just with my expertise and just showing you what to do and what to buy and what to focus, spend on, I would basically indefinitely and totally, and 100% would be able to save you guys a effing ton of money. Building your castle, because I would show you exactly what you need to become great. People will come out with different packs to buy this, buy that. But, what I would do is I would just go on, give you a questionnaire and then design you a true player's guide, where to go, what to buy, when to buy it, what to focus on, what to build, what stats to work on, what to, look at the plane, titans, equipment, officers, and show you what you're doing. I would show you formation and stuff. Just a true custom player's guide to your actual castle. So this is just something for whales and stuff like that, and people with that are heavier spenders, the people that are thinking that, I think I'm gonna spend some, and just things like that. Now this isn't free because it takes a lot out of me. I'm gonna shoot you straight. I've already done a couple of people on the 900s. I've done some people in the 700s. I've helped out. I've helped out a lot of people. I've helped out so many people. But, this particular kind of work does take a lot out of me because it's the documents that I type up for you. And you would basically use that as a guide to go back. That way you don't ask anybody, constant questions and things like that. It would answer every question, and that you would probably have. And then I would answer any one of your questions and stuff. But, it is something that, I accept AOO coin on because, it takes a lot out of me, man. It's time, and as you guys know, time is a limited resource that's very precious and it's not renewable. You do get, a lot of time in your life, but, you don't get it back once you put into it. So this takes me hours to do, hours and hours. I spent like 16 hours on one guy, writing him up with 35, 40-page player's guide that's custom for him and his build and the things he wants to do. And he's about, just a couple of reviews here that I would show you of the people that, appreciate, the guys. I can show it right here. Just people saying, thank you so much, things like that, your build is, you helped me out, you made me explain. So that's what it is, guys. It's the game is, what I would teach you is, what to buy, when to buy it, how to build your castle, what formations to do, and why you're doing it. That way you have a full grasp understanding, because camels, they'll never do, they'll never tell you because they want you to just max buy everything because they make more money that way. But if you actually have a true pathway to what you want to do, then you save money and they make less, But again, this isn't something I charge for. It's just donation based. So whatever you felt like my time was worth, then you just, send me a AOO coin, because I'm not, it's not something I'm charged, it's something that you definitely need to, give me something for that, because it's a lot of time, man, and it's a lot of work, and being in front of a PC for so long on your castle, it takes a lot out of you, bro. Like sipping Red Bulls like it's water. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you, man. But that's it. So you can definitely reach out to me on my Discord if you want to hit me up about your castles. If you want to be confidential and you want to be anonymous to your other players and your friends, that's fine, man. You don't have to, you don't have to tell people that, I'm helping you if you don't want, if you're too prideful for that. That's okay, man. No problem. I get it. But if you want to tell people, then it helps me out too, because, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be ashamed if you need help. If anything, that's smart, because you're actually ultimately, making sure that you're not making the mistakes we all did when we were smaller castles, But again, a little bit about me. I've played this game for 6.5 years, about a month after it came out in 2018. A dark secret about me is, I've been a mid ranger before, long ranger, and I'm now a hybrid build. So, it's just, I have a ton of experience. There's nobody better in this game than me when it comes to stats and and what to work on and things like that. Are there stronger players? Absolutely, there are stronger players than me. But as far as being smart, nobody's smarter than me, and nobody can know the game better than I can. When it comes to building castles and formation. So now moving along from that, we're going to go ahead and show you how you too can save a ton of money by gathering a metric ton of uranium without having to worry about somebody plundering you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. And if for anybody else that, has any questions, ask me on the comment sections below, and I'll walk you through it. I think this is going to be one of my very last videos I make for a while, because I've contributed as much as I can for this for you guys, and I don't think I'm getting a lot of love in the YouTube section. A lot of people aren't really sharing my videos, and I'm not getting a lot of exposure. And some people are just that's cool, no problem, I mean, maybe one day, other people will share the videos and like them and stuff like that and subscribe. That'll be great, But this is going to be one of my last videos, and I think it'll be very significant. I'll take a break for a while from making videos. And, if you guys have any questions, you can reach me out on, the Discord, the AO Global. That's the best Discord right now to get. So, without going back to the uranium, I'm sorry about that because I'm going on a rant and stuff. So, eventually, as you can see, this commander this error message happens when the commanders plunder you so many times. So what happens is when you plunder somebody enough times, they keep gathering, but they can't. When you plunder them, you can't plunder them. Even when you occupy them, you won't be able to get any uranium. So you're wasting gold and stuff like that. So this technique will show you exactly how to get to this at an earlier stage, okay? So first things first is I'm gonna go ahead and occupy this guy right here. I already plundered him a few times. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat him up. And just kick him out. Just, so you can see I didn't get any uranium from that fight. As you can see, it says 0 uranium that I got. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. This came from just, him being constantly plundered. Okay? So we're going to dig a little deep, and I'm going to show you guys what to do, and then, we'll begin. So I'm going to show you exactly how to achieve this status so that you can continue to grind for uranium. All right? Now let's begin. So I want to give a quick little shout out to the people that did help me on this video. Mr. The Kitten from Nation 2 in his actual farms, and my boy Simple from 219 of the Syndicate clan. Shout out to both of those two guys for assisting me with this video. It definitely helped out a lot, boys. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all to death. So now moving forward, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need 2 farms. What I recommend doing is before you deploy your your fleet size into the uranium mine, just turn off all your officers, things like that, and deploy. You're gonna have a time when your shield drops. So what you do is when your shield drops, you could also turn off your equipment too. But so you go ahead and deploy into the mine, and what happens is you're gonna go ahead and allow yourself to be plundered multiple times by a farm. You need 2 farms to do this. So plunder yourself maximum amount of times with your farms until you reach the maximum status of that you cannot be plundered anymore by that particular farm or by the second farm. You need 2 farms to do this. Once you get that, you do it immediately after your shield drops. That way, you're maximum plundered. Once you're maximum plundered, that means that you're basically going to be able to gather uranium without anybody being able to plunder you. As soon as that's done, what you're going to do is you're going to adjust, your fleet size, power yourself up, put all your officers back, just adjust your fleet, put it all back, put all your officers back and things like that. And make sure that you have a strong fleet inside, just don't come out of the uranium mine, because if you do, it's going to screw it all up and you're going to have to start all over again. I recommend doing this again, and probably don't be a douchebag and do this in the 80s or the 70s. Go to the 60s, 62s, 50s. Go around there where it's you're less noticeable. People will see you with a bunch of uranium. They'll try to plunder you, but they'll get nothing, absolutely nothing out of you. In fact, they won't even get anything when you occupy. So they're actually just going to waste a turn trying to get uranium out of you, but they won't get anything. So if I was them, I would leave you alone. They would totally not be able to get anything even as they occupy you. So it would be a waste of gold for them and a waste of a try. So naturally, they would just skip over you. It would give them the error message of this commander cannot be plundered. You can occupy, but you can't plunder them, and it's not going to give them any uranium at all. So naturally, they can still occupy you. If they do occupy, you just got to do this over again. But again, the probability of that goes extremely low because nobody wants to occupy somebody unless it's a personal grudge or something stupid like that, But if you're under the radar and you're gathering uranium, that's all going to determine exactly how much uranium you gather, And if they try to plunder you when you're over 1,000, 1,500, they won't be able to. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys watching this channel, supporting me. This is gonna be my last video for a while. Just like and subscribe and share this video around to your friends and to the smaller cities. Try to gather as much uranium as you can. The more uranium you gather, the less you have to buy. And just show the community support. Just tell the community, hey guys, just tell your friends, tell everybody. Just try not to kick people out. Just let people gather uranium and try to gather it this way so that you can get the max grind. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. If you guys have any additional comments or any donations you want to give, I included my commander ID right there. I appreciate everyone. Definitely like and subscribe this video for freaking fuck's sake. Like and subscribe, because I mean that helps out with the numbers algorithm here. Share this in your nation chats. Look at my other videos on guides of officers. If I get enough support this time, I'll probably come out with more videos. But until then, I'm not really motivated to do any more. So you can definitely reach me out on my Discord if you need any build guides for your castle to save tens of thousands of dollars. So just hit me up, and I'll be able to assist you as soon as I possibly can, because I am already starting to get up people that are messaging me about their castles. So, yep, this is the Raziel Daziel, the Messiah, signing off. Peace.